Hi everyone, I am going to be making a birthday card today for my sister with one of the new Lawn Fawn sets. So I'm just getting set up here. I'm going to be using the new Lovable Legends stamp set and also the new Perfectly Plaid paper. But when I'm filming, I do have a little friend here sitting in my chair with me. So if you hear some cat noises, that's Prudence there. So I'm starting off with a square white card. This one's from a Recollections value pack from Michaels, and it's a 5.5-inch square. Next, I took a piece of the Perfectly Plaid from the 6x6-inch petite paper pack. I'm using this one here. My sister loves orange, so I thought I would go with that color. So I just had to cut off a little bit because this is a 6-inch square and I needed it to be a 5.5 for the front of my card. Then I took this super cute set and stamped out the Loch Ness Monster. It's a little play on her name because her name is Vanessa. Then on some Nina White or Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock, I stamped out the Have an Unbelievable Birthday. I used the Memento Tuxedo Black for the two black parts, and then I used the new Lawn Fawn, and this is the carrot, so that it would match the nice orange in the paper. And then I just cut it down and cut out some little flags on the edge to give it some detail. Then I stepped out my little Nessie, and I used the Memento ink again to stamp out the image, and then I colored it in using my gray distress ink. This color is Pumice Stone. And what I do is I actually stamp some of this right onto a block, and then I'm using a new tool today actually. I just got in the mail this brush, a water brush from Zig, and it's the fine detailer one, so I filled it up with water and I just picked up the ink off of here and then colored in my little Nessie. And there's the name of that one, that's the detailer tip. And these ones come from Japan, but I just ordered them on Amazon. And I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut out my little Nessie. Now it's all cut out, I'm going to do three different things. I'm going to firstly put some white gel pen onto the little spots on the back. Second, I'm going to use a black gel pen to highlight the eye. And then third, I'm going to take a black marker and go around the edges just to crispen up that black, because there's a tiny bit of white in a few spots from my fussy cutting. Now you can use any pen to go around the outside, but I just used my Tombow because I like the brush tip that's on it. It makes it really easy to go around the edge. And then I just used my black gel pen, like I said, to highlight the eye. It just makes it really stand out. Now moving on to some die cutting, I used my Cricut Cuttlebug and my small stitched oval stackables. I used the largest one from that, and I used that to cut out two different images, one in a nice pale blue, a sky blue color, and the other in a very dark navy, and there's that cutout there. Then I took the navy piece, and using my scallop scissors, I cut two different pieces, so I cut it in two spots, which will give me two different pieces for water to layer. So I'll be able to put this one on the bottom, and then I can put my little Loch Ness Monster there, and then I'll be able to put a little piece with some dimensional tape on the bottom so that everything kind of pops out, and then the Loch Ness Monster's in the water. I think that looks really cute. I'm also going to go ahead and stamp out that little birthday hat with my Memento Tuxedo Black ink on just a little piece of scrap paper, and I wanted to show you guys the new stamp chamois that I've been using. So I'm just going to ink up that stamp here and then go ahead and stamp that out. Now the stamp chamois, when it's wet, is really pliable, and you can see there's some images on there, and you just wipe off that stamp. I usually just kind of push it right into it and it cleans all the ink off, and it's just really easy because it's really pliable right now because it's damp. And as it dries, it will harden a bit. I'm going to leave it out during my project. It might take a while for it to harden though. And again, you don't get any lint on your stamps. And I'm going to use my Tombow brush pens in the jelly bean pack to color in the little party hat in orange and green. And then I fussy cut that tiny little party hat out as well. And this is a glaze pen that I got from the Not Too Shabby shop. And I'm going to use that to color over top of the hat just to give it a bit of a sheen. I also fussy cut out 2 little clouds to add to the scene, and I'm going to start piecing it together now. So the first section of water is going to go down with some glue tape. Then with some 3D foam tape, I'm going to add the bottom piece on. And there's that second piece on. And then I'm going to use some glue dots for the clouds and the Loch Ness Monster. And a teeny piece of foam tape for the hat. I'll use some more foam tape to put this on the back piece. And then I'll use some glue tape to put the circle on. And finally, with some glue tape again, I'm going to coat the card base and attach the front piece. And there is my final card using the new Lawn Fawn stamp set and paper. I hope you enjoyed this card tutorial, and I hope you have a great day.